Moses struck the rock. Why God asked him to speak to the rock. And the miracle still took place. Water gushed out. Even though he was not supposed to strike the rock. We say it works doesn't mean God is involved. Because it works doesn't mean God endorses it. But there's something you need to understand. There is something called a delegated power. That when it is given unto you, you are able to function with or without the will or command of the person that has given you the power, because he has given you the power already. Now Moses had a rod. That rod, God has empowered the rock, and the rod became a miracle working rod. He used the rod, and there was flies all over Egypt. He used the rod, water turned into blood. He used the rod became serpent. So the rod itself has been empowered and given to Moses. So at that point, that rod could do whatever Moses desired. Whether God says, do it this way or don't do it, if he uses it, it will work. It's not the same as the promises of God. As touching the things that God has said, if you do this, I will do this. If you do that, I will do this. If you do this, I will do that. That one is not in your power. Are we together? Like when he said to Abraham, now I will give you a son. You are not going to have a son the way normal men meet with their wives and have children. Your own is different because out of your son, nations are going to be born. So I have a strategic plan for you and your generation. So I'm the one to open your wife's womb to give you the son. Now, Moses could not help but to wait on God's promises. The Bible says he staggered not to the promise of God, but he was strong in faith, giving glory unto God, because he was fully persuaded that he who has promised is also able to perform. So he could not do anything about it, he could not change it, he had to wait, because the power was not delegated to him to change it. Did you get that? Now if I take this ring, how many of you came from Africa? If I take this ring and I give to you, they have slap and fall in Africa, in some places. Some rings that they are demonically anointed. You used to hit someone, the person will fall. Have you ever heard of things like that? Now, if this ring, now this my wedding ring is such a ring, it's knock and fall. And I called you and I said, this ring is knock and fall. That's what it does. Anybody you knock wearing this ring in your finger, the person passes out. And I give the ring to you. And I said, don't knock anybody. If you leave me, you knock somebody that today, the person will fall. Because the power is already in the ring that I gave you. You don't need me to make the person fall anymore. You have the power to make the person fall. That's why God does not give all of us certain anointing. Because there are certain anointing he gives to you. You go and drink and get drunk, you still prophesy. You kill a person. You send higher killers to kill somebody, to kidnap somebody. You come to the miracle crusade. You say to cripples, get up, don't get up. Because God has given you that anointing to heal the sick. So you carry it like your own now. It is like delegated authority. It is weighed unto you. Like, oh, because I have given you, you are using it to work against me. Have you ever heard of things like that? That was why he was offended with Moses and said, who I gave you that power? You didn't listen to me again. You didn't speak the word. You went and used it because you know the power was in your hand and was under your control. I will tell you I'm still God. I will punish you. You will see the land. You will not enter. So when people say it works, doesn't mean God is behind it. It's true. But it's also true that there are certain things that will not work except God is behind it. So anytime you see those things work, it's also a sign and a confirmation and an affirmation that God is in it. So when a man that has the power to cause such changes, God has given him already, causes the changes. It's possible God might not be in it. But when a man doesn't have such power, he only have to call on me, call on God and I will answer you. He calls on God and God will answer. It's a sign that God is in it. Because he doesn't have that power to cause that changes. And if it doesn't please God, there's no way God would have answered. So one, giving unto you to cause changes. The other one is not giving unto you. You stand on the promise. Stand to your feet.